Juan from Art Before Crime. You're watching Art Before Crime TV, and we're here with...
My name's Dan Fisher. Love City DJs is my DJ name, producer name, from Philly.
Word. So tell us about yourself. How did you get into like DJing? How did you get started?
I when I was a kid, when I was like 17 years old, 16 years old, I went to this roller skating rink, and there was this dude that was playing vinyl in the DJ booth. He was playing hip hop records. From the burbs, you know, like I was just getting into hip hop, and just seeing somebody for the first time that was like controlling the music and sort of like building an energy in the crowd was just appealed to me. So that's kind of how I got into it.
Is there any like specific genre that you like to spin personally, or
I'm a hip hop guy.
I'm a hip hop guy.
I've been a hip hop DJ like since the start. I was buying hip hop vinyl. That's what I learned on, and then like, you know, sort of got into Serato like around 2005, and like sort of expanded to pretty much like play as many different types of music as I could. You know, playing like top 40 clubs and playing hip hop shows and playing house music and getting involved with some crews in Philly that were throwing parties, and especially with electronic dance music. Applying like some of my tricks that I learned spinning hip hop to like dance music, and that's sort of how I got my start. Trap music obviously is the merging of all things for me. Like
that's where it got me too. Like,
it sort of like lets me play the records that I always wanted to play in like proper clubs, or like just any party basically where I wanted to play hip hop. Now I can play hip hop because of trap. I can play like real hip hop. I can play, you know, EDM infused hip hop, but ultimately it's just hip hop to me again. So it's great.
So you say you buy hip hop vinyls and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What would you say is your favorite vinyl that you like to, you know, keep to the side, or like?
I mean, when I was first starting out, I was watching like Funkmaster Flex and all those guys. Everybody had a Rock the Bells, or I'm sorry, Rock the Bells was one of them, LL Cool J, but Peter Piper on DMC was like my favorite doubles routine when I was like watching turntablists.
Nice.
In the early days, that was the one that got me going.
So do you have anything to say to people who aspire to DJ and want to like get into it, learn the craft, or like want to steer them a certain direction?
Yeah, absolutely. DJing is really cool. It's really popular right now. Obviously, DJ culture is like on TV. It's all over the internet. Kids like that used to buy guitars and stuff are buying controllers and MIDI stuff and software and learning how to DJ. Ultimately, so many of those kids wash out because it's not like just popping bottles and partying and being the center of attention. Like, I got into DJing at a time when it wasn't like a very cool thing to do. It was like the dude who went around the hallway in school with like a projector and shit. Like it was a nerdy thing. Like buying records and playing records, learning little tricks. Like there weren't girls there.
Now there is.
But
now there is.
Now it's
now
like
there is.
Now there is. But like ultimately, the people whose motives are just to like be the life of be the front, the center of attention.
Yeah, they're not really doing that for them, you know.
Those guys always wash out, like, you know, and the guys who like, they're the guys who don't learn why you do what you do behind the decks. They don't learn why you mix, where you mix, if you mix. Like, they have computers that do everything for them, and all they do is like just bump it, you know. I don't think everybody has to be a turntablist, but I feel like you really have to love music because it shows, like, you know.
Like at least get like the fundamentals, you know, like before all that digital stuff, get touch a vinyl.
I mean, I know I'm kind of a technical DJ, but I don't think everybody has to be a technical DJ. But I can tell the guys who aren't technical, who like really love music and are really spending the time it takes to get to know their music and find stuff that not everybody's playing. You know, it's so easy to fake the funk, but it's not very many people are willing to put in the time. And so my advice to you is, if you're just now starting out DJing, like, just be about it for the right reasons, and you know, it won't feel like work to you. It's like an obsession for me.
Awesome. All right, Mushu one.
Love City DJs. We're going screw.